Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Air Memories of Old once again. And I don't remember what it is I'm supposed to be doing. All I do remember is I can become a bird, and I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I think I remember something being mentioned about the East. I believe it was the East that I was being sent to. Perhaps I should go and not run into this thing, but perhaps I should go and talk to the person who tells me things. That would probably be a good idea. In fact, I am gonna go do that. I'm gonna go put my good idea into action so that I don't go wasting everybody's time. You want to tell me what to do again? Medvin in the cave. I think rest would do him good. You did say something about the East, with stones there, rocks. Find our answers there, tablets, language, Medvin, Blarg. Pilgrimage, visit the archives, the temple in the East by the Eastern Steps. Okay, so it was the East. I did remember correctly. I just didn't remember all the hairy little details. Flew through that tree like a goddamn professional. But forgive me if you are watching all of these episodes all in a row, which I don't think anyone is. I am not that popular. I ain't that kind of popularity where people go watching my shit on a regular basis. Or they just find something and they decide to watch it all, binge watch it all at once. But anyway, Temple to the East. And it's also been a while since I last recorded it. Several days, perhaps even an entire week. But the Eastern Steps was mentioned. So I'm looking for a temple that is in a place called the Eastern Steps. And I can only assume that that is over in the East. And I have found the ruins of On. And there's an island shaped like the moon. Perhaps that is where I need to go. I don't think it would be. That rock has a hole in it. That looks temple-y. It looks like something of a town. Is this the ruins? Oh look, a fox. Is that the same fox that talked to me before? I do remember that much, a talking fox. Probably not. Okay, you just seem to be making fox noises. Don't mind me, I'll just stand on your head. Do you like the smell of my taint, Mr. Fox? Whoa, that thing looks like it might want to try to kill me. That is, if it's a living creature and not just a broken statue. And a broken statue, I think that is. And people tried to kill each other here. Good to know. What about these people over here? These glowing things. Yep, more battle, more death. That seems to be what happened here. People trying to kill people who are not them. They hate other people for being different, and that's all there is to it. And that is exactly what we call racism, which is a big problem in this world. So am I in the wrong spot entirely? Because this ain't called the Eastern Steps, this is the ruins of On. And I want to see what's in this place. Perhaps the ghosts of more people who were killing each other. Or somebody who appears to might have been a priest at some point. Part 2? Part 2 of what? What am I about to read part 2 of? Well, here's part 1. To Gorion of the Storm Islands, from his son Tazu. Father, it's with sorrow that I must tell you the loss of the Snow Crane Library. The plague... the palace. Not sure why I thought that was plague. I was trying to read palace and guard at the same time. and somehow that makes plague. The palace guard of the city of On came in the night, carrying weapons and shouting the name of their king, Koroku. I think Koroku is actually the name of a demon in Japanese mythology. On my own time, I've been playing Neo 2, and there is a monster called Koroku, or it's similar name to that. I'm not exactly sure. I will have to look into that to make sure I am right about this. But anyway, they were shouting the name of their king, Koroku. And that's all there is to it. Just coming in, Koroku! Bonk! Just whack people over the head with bladed weapons and such. They destroyed and burned houses and scrolls alike, and would have burned us too had we not been able to escape. We watched from a safe distance, keeping close the few precious scrolls we had saved. Part 3. And there's another ghost here sitting there reading them scrolls. We will journey to the monastery in the northwest to place the scrolls in its safety. I trust that it's too far away for Koroku's wrath and too poor to excite his greed. The spirit crane will lead us until the snow line and... Wait, until the snow line? I'm not sure what the snow line is. Is that what they call winter? Do they just call winter the snow line? If we called winter the snow line, people would probably think we're stupid. The spirit crane will lead us until the snow line and then return home south with my letter to you. I hope he finds you well. Oh no, he's just saying that they got a spirit crane following them, and as soon as they hit the spot where the snow starts, he's gonna turn around and be like, well, too cold for me. Hello, dear! Don't you run away from me. You've got nowhere to run, little bitch. You're cornered. Hold still. I want to jump on your back. Hey, I want on that back. There. Now, damn it. He does. If he goes running and I'm on his back, I don't go moving around with him. So is that the place that I was told to go? It mentioned a place to the northwest. Or perhaps I'm still in the wrong place, because I was told to go to the eastern steps, and I did not find a place of that name. So, I will look around and see if there is a place called Eastern Steps. And if not, then I will just head northwest or east or whatever it is that place said, and then I might have to go back to check whether or not I was right about the west or the east. God damn, all I'm doing is running back and forth to places because I'm too goddamn stupid to remember exactly what I was told. And there is a thing down there that looks interesting. This thing. Right here. What is it? Of Urza, which we loved and lost and longed for. City of cities, bright and dead. The white swan of marble raising her long neck elegantly into the purple sky. The sky ain't purple. Sky's blue. Do your research, ancient people. Her eyes 1,000 souls swimming in the lake of the never-ending afternoon in the heart of spring. Her song, 1,000,000 hearts praising the beauty of life, undiminished and brief, a petal on the wind of fall. The white swan of marble folding her luminous wings silently in the ashen dusk, never to be seen again. Alright, not sure what any of that has to do with anything that I'm doing here. But I want to go and round this. I'm going to search the whole eastern side of the map, and maybe I will find a place called Eastern Steps. Maybe. Would they dare lie to me about the name of a place in this game? The one person whose job it is to tell me exactly where to go, and yet they go telling me the wrong things? I don't think that would be the case. That looks interesting. Is it normal to have a giant-ass tower just floating here? The creator's shrine. Okay, so maybe that is normal. And it's also not the place I'm looking for. Ah, here we are, Eastern Steps. I knew they weren't lying to me. So, I was told about archives here. So, perhaps that island with the sun-looking thing on it that's just north of here? Perhaps. Yep, that looks archivy to me. Or temple. I don't remember if it was archives or temple I was told to find. Do I need to go back there again? Probably. But then, that would just be dumb. Inside lies halls of knowledge and safekeeping, scrolls on the walls and shafts stretching down deep into the earth. I would assume that says earth, but it only says into the deep. Oh. Also, shaft. It was a place of great power. Together with Leafla of the great tree in the west, Kara sealed it in wait for the right time. Okay, great tree to the west. I now have another destination in mind. And I am pretty sure I saw a huge fucking tree on the way here. Huge fucking tree spotted. Now then, let's see what you have for me, giant-ass tree. Ow! I cracked my skull against the mighty bark of this giant oak. I only assume it's oak. It could be some other kind of tree. Maybe it's a California redwood. Maybe it's something else. Maybe I should do this thing. And that thing's open now. Pretty sure I slammed my head into one of those before. Only problem then, it was closed. So, alright, I guess I just fly through those then. Figure out where all those are. Like one right here. I'm coming for you. Ow! I missed. Help, I'm sliding. I don't want to slide it, I just want to hit the ground so I can jump and do things again. There. I have fly through that one and I am pressing the wrong button again. Wanting to go faster and I just turn back into normal person. And then I go falling because normal person don't got no wings. Normal person don't know how to fly. Normal person go down, down, down to the bottom of the thing. That's 2. And there's the third one. Isn't there 4 of them? I think there's 4 of them. Unless there's just 3, in which case I look like an asshole right now. So, is there one more? Or am I just being an asshole? I noticed this thing is glowing again. Okay, I guess there was only 3. Hence the 3 beams of light here. So, yeah, there was 3. Into the tree, I guess! As soon as it lets me move. There. Coming for you, tree. You're gonna tell me everything you know. So here we are. The Heartwood. Heartwood tree! So that's what it's called. It's not an oak, it's a heartwood. I'm not even sure if that's an actual kind of tree. It might be. But then again, I might be wrong. And what do we have here? It's an elk. Or a buck. Surrounded by darkness. Is that you, Kara? No, that can't be right. Who are you? I need to get out. I am weak. It's the rock. It's not of this world. It was once a wrestler, and now it is an actor. I do indeed smell what the rock is cooking. The rift further down in the cavern. Close it. Only then can you send the rock back to whence it came. I don't need to be smelling that. Only the rock needs to be smelling what the rock is cooking. Now, where would I find this rift? Only then, with the rift closed, can I banish Dwayne the Rock Johnson back to the world from whence he came. Where am I going? Probably to the shiny thing. Shiny things are generally a good indicator as to where it is I'm supposed to go in games like this. Now, shiny thing in the middle of the room, you will get what's coming to you, eventually, as soon as I find the best way of reaching you. And it would seem I gotta wait for that rock to get over here. Rock time! So, do I just... Oh, I see. I see what I gotta do. I am smart. In spite of my great stupidity, I am a smart boy. Oh yay, giant glowing crystal. Hey, I did it. Goodbye, the rock. You are no longer trapped here, keeping this buck trapped all up in his hole. I'm coming for you, dear man. I helped you out and you're gonna tell me stories. That was our agreement, whether you agreed to it or not. You owe me a good bedtime story. You gonna be putting me to sleep real good. You did it. I feel much better already. Thank you. I was beginning to fear a fate where I would fade away. Koroku's men took hold of my home. They wanted the magic of this place. I fought for so long, but I am just one, and they were so many. At least I kept the most important secret, and it's the one you are looking for too, isn't it? I have what you need. Here, take this key. It was my task to protect it, and so I have. Thanks again, young one. I'll leave the rest to you now. And now you're going to shove that key all up inside my lantern. And with that, I should be able to get into that temple that was back in the eastern steppes. Yeah, that's the sort of thing this game does. Oh, hello, Fox. I see you have returned. Ah, my friend, what leads a bird to the east, and to visit Lifla on top of that? Oh, so she held the key all this time. Wait, that buck was a she? I thought bucks was men. That would make that deer back there a doe. Does don't have the big antlers. So she held the key all this time. Use it where it belongs, further east and a dash north, close to my home to be true. But answer me this. How come temples lead downwards when people look up to the sky for answers? It has eluded me for centuries, but that's fine. Humans are special creatures, to say the least. Well, that depends on your definition of special. If you mean stupid and are bent on destroying the world they call home, then yes, that seems to be the case. People just pollute the earth, take all the natural resources, all because they want money, which in reality is absolutely nothing. It's just a man-made thing that only holds value because we've been told that it holds value. And that's just what society is. Society is just people wanting what other people have. And perhaps, I don't know what perhaps. All I know is that I'm just a fucking idiot who's sitting here playing video games all the time. But perhaps more games will be played in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.